there. What is OPFMA?
Stands for the Oklahoma Public Fleet Management Association. We're a nonprofit association of government fleets, cities, counties, universities, tribes, and it allows us to network together, to share ideas, and to be able to collaborate and not have to reinvent the wheel, be able to problem solve within each other.
What's fleet management? What does that mean?
We take care of the fleet, which is vehicles and equipment for the cities, counties, for the municipalities that we work for. And the management side is a whole lot more than people really realize. There's a whole lot that goes into it as far as analyzing data, cost analysis, and making recommendations on when we should replace certain vehicles due to age, mileage, and conditions.
Wow. Now, how many, from a government perspective and city like that, how many fleet organizations do you think there are out there?
There's over 38,000 government fleets in the Americas alone, North and South America.
Now, or I imagine they all have pretty similar challenges.
Yes.
What are there any challenges to the fleets in Oklahoma that are unique to Oklahoma?
No, we're pretty standard. There'll be certain things that are unique, of course, but nothing that's significant enough to really stand out greater for Oklahoma versus some of the other fleets in, say, a northern state versus a southern state.
Okay. What is some of the things you think a fleet handles better than almost anybody, any other group? In other words, let's say there are folks who do this that don't have a fleet. What's the advantage of having fleet management versus not?
The most significant advantage is cost savings. By being able to manage a fleet, you're able to control those costs. A true fleet management incorporates the maintenance of the vehicle and the training of your technicians, so you're able to do it right the first time. You're able to supply the proper tools and equipment to do it quicker and faster to minimize any downtime that you might have. Time is money, so if you have vehicles and equipment that are down for repair, then you have crews that are also down as well. Could be delays in getting power or utilities restored to the citizens that we serve.
Do you have any idea, John, I'm going to move you just a little bit.
Which one?
Right to it. Right there.
Oh, no.
You have any idea about how many people are employed in the state of Oklahoma in fleet management?
No, not a number I could give, no.
How many in Muskogee are employed with?
There's 19 in my department.
Wow. Now, what are the departments that's covered under that? What are all the groups of work that's covered under your department?
For the city of Muskogee, we cover everything excluding ambulances and school buses. So all police, fire, public works such as water distribution, water treatment, sanitation, park and recreation, all of those other departments fall under us.
Wow. And you handle all of the maintenance for the fleets?
Correct. Every vehicle, equipment, lawnmower, weed eater, backpack blower, golf cart, kind of what I tell people, if it rolls on tires or burns fuel, we're responsible for it.
Wow. Do you have a lot of turnover in or is it pretty?
We are pretty fortunate that we do not. Our biggest turnover right now is simply losing people to retirement. There was a lot of older technicians that had been with the city, some of them nearly 40 years, and that's where our biggest loss of employment comes from, is due to retirement.
And now, how did OPFMA come about?
There was actually a Oklahoma Fleet Management Association years ago. I'm not sure what acronyms they used to designate their title, what it was really called then, but I was contacted when I started with the city if I would be interested in basically revitalizing an association to bring life back to it. That the association that existed before had pretty much just died off, went dormant. So there was about 30 of us from across the state that met in a wintry December day in Tulsa in 2013. We made the commitment to basically bring life back to a fleet management association. We knew that there was a significant need for it, that the state of Kansas currently did not and still does not have one. So we have members from the state of Kansas that's part of ours. The state of Missouri did not and currently does not have one, and the Arkansas's Fleet Association was suffering. They were dying on the vine, as they say, just due to lack of participation. So we saw the need for one here.
Now, how has the city of Muskogee received this organization as far as seeing the value?
For us, it's a huge commitment and investment. Basically, Muskogee was not even recognized as being in fleet management. Before the city of Muskogee hired me, they did not even have a fleet department. Each department kind of controlled their own operations, so there was no standardization of care and maintenance. Pretty much people, to sum it up, kind of did what they want and what they thought was best. And if you're not, that's not your profession, you're not an expert in that field, you may be doing substandard things that you're not even realizing. So we brought that creation of the fleet department to Muskogee, and then recognition as being noted as one of the top 100 fleets in all of North and South America, and then bringing the association, the annual conventions and stuff to Muskogee, bringing that positive experience to those people to come to Muskogee and have a good time while learning and networking and meeting new people.
How you sound? Sound good?
Sounding good, like he'd been practicing all day.
Anything you want to add to that?
We're just honored and humbled to be recognized as one of the best that there is. That's a huge notoriety to be ranked as one of the best. There's only 3 government fleets in Oklahoma that are currently ranked in the top 100 fleets ranking: Muskogee, Tulsa, and Tinker Air Force Base. Some of the other cities that we compete with is San Diego, San Francisco, New York City Police Department, Dallas, Austin. So we're among the best, and for people to recognize the commitment that the city has made in creating a fleet department and the achievements that we've made, that's truly an honor to be able to bring that back to the taxpayers, that what we're doing with their tax dollars is truly paying off, and we're being good stewards of those tax dollars.
He is so good.
Yeah.